This is Stooge Club! Alright, let's have a look at what Marvel Legends Toys R Us has. Still got the Thor wave, still got the X-Men wave, that's a very cool Sunfire. I've got that Shatterstar. What else have we got? Polaris, I believe. Yeah. Beetle. Ares. Odin's Son I might get eventually. Got Captain Universe. So they've still got old waves. Thor. That Dazzler's very cool in her 70s outfit. They've still got these 2-packs. These prices are in Australian dollars, by the way. And these are on discount now, but don't really want it. Some Spider-Man toys. Let's go further in. Alright, we got Pops on sale for 13 bucks. We've got a bunch of the Star Wars ones, some Dragon Ball ones, Warcraft ones, but I'm not really interested in Pops, really, unless it's something I really want. What's that? No. Pinky. They had Pac-Man, I'd say that. No, that's about it. Alright, let's see what else. This is a Transformers section. Decimated. There's nothing there that I don't have that I want. Oh, maybe Sky Shadow. Nah. Got Quake. Who's that? Gatorface, I have him. We got Brawn. Laserbeak. Whoops. Roadbone, that's Cliff Jumper. Okay, nothing really. The Star Wars section is packed. If you're into Star Wars toys, those are on sale at the moment. I'm not really into Star Wars toys. Alright, let's see if we've got anything else. If not, we are moving on. Alright, so this is the rest of the Marvel Legends. There's basically nothing left. They're all old waves. You can see the Phoenix Cyclops 2-pack there. It's $80 still. This is pretty cool, but it's $70. It's a Batman 3-pack, the classic Batman. Really, they got the Black Panther stuff out. That's the like $120 Black Panther. Spider-Man Sinister 6. Might check them out. Some Pokemon left. They've got some more out the front. Oh, because somebody stole the Pokemon out of it. And really bad wrestling figures. Nothing into. You wouldn't believe it, the first Power of the Primes toy I have seen in the wild, Dreadwing, is here. It's $34 Australian. I'm going to get him anyway. They really don't have much else in the Transformers line, but we'll have a quick look. Oh, I'll get Legion Maximo as well. I think I've got him already. Oh no, that's Power of the Primes. Oh, we've got 3 Power of the Primes figures, guys. That's pretty cool. Literally the first ones I found in Australia. Should have been out months ago. And that's pretty much it for this toy section. But I'm going to go through and see if there's any other Power of the Primes toys. I will probably pick a couple up. We'll find out at the end. Alright, we're here at Myers and they have Power of the Primes. There's Hot Rod. There's Jazz, which I'll be taking. And the one that I wanted so bad, there's Grimlock. Grimlock is mine. Alright, so this is a clearance section I frequently visit. They have a couple of these left for 15 bucks, so they're overpriced. Star Wars figures, $10 each. It's not bad. That Galactic Heroes Hoth playset is $20. 14 for Akbar. These are cheaper elsewhere. Let's see if they've got anything else. I'll probably be picking up some of those Power of the Primes. Here we go. This has been here for a while now. $28. It's not a bad price for it. Looks like the other one went. They had a Jin Urso one as well. That looks like it's about it. Alright, I'm going to go buy those Power of the Prime toys and spend way more money than I should, and we'll do a recap at the end. So now that we're not out and about and in public anymore, this is Stooge Club! And we're taking over everything! Everything! So you saw some of my toy hunting footage there. I'm always on the lookout for Marvel Legends figures, characters that I want. I don't collect all of them. Ninja Turtles, again, characters that I want. Maybe playsets that I want. But the big one for me is Transformers. I've been collecting Transformers since I was a kid, and G1 was actually on TV. That's right, folks. I am that old. So whenever sort of G1-ish Transformers hit the shelves, I end up picking them up. I don't pick up every Transformer. I only pick up characters from the comic book series or my favorite characters, or ones that I have some sort of attachment to. So let's have a look at these. To start with, I got some of the small Minicon figures. This time around, they're Pretenders. Now, if you don't know what Pretenders are, they were in the cartoons for, I believe, an episode or two in the later seasons, the Japanese ones. They've been in the comics, the Marvel run. I'm not sure if they made it to the IDW run or the current run, but basically they were shells that the Autobots and Decepticons could hide in. Now, this is Micronos. He is a Pretender. See, little thing goes into the bigger thing. It's very cool. He also turns into a little ship. This is so cool. So the little Autobot in him is, well, this is Cloudburst, and the little Autobot in him is Micronos. So I picked him up from Power of the Primes. Liege Maximo, Decepticon Pretender. These little mini Pretenders are so cute. Like, the Pretenders used to be full-sized figures. These are Minicons. And Vector Prime. So these are all characters that have been in the comics at one time or another. So you've got Metal Hawk and Vector Prime there. Very cool. I'm really looking forward to opening these guys up eventually. I'm moving overseas soon, so I'm not really opening toys. Slightly bigger one. Shrapnel. I'll bring that a bit closer. Insecticon. Let's move that up a little bit. There we go. G1 character, obviously. New Power of the Primes version. Looks really good. I like the design of Shrapnel. I believe we got an Insecticon in the Titans Returns line as well, which I already have. The first of the larger figures, these are deluxe. Yeah, the deluxe class figures. We have Dreadwing. Another cool Decepticon aerial bot. Really like the design. He's a G1 character as well. He did have a G1 toy. Really like the design of Dreadwing. Does look very cool. He was the only Power of the Primes figure at Target. Got him, and those guys at Target. That's all they had. They had Dreadwing, they had one Dreadwing, one Shrapnel, and a couple of Minicons. Then we went to Myers, and they had a couple as well. So I found Jazz. It's a great looking Jazz. It really is. I like the design, especially in his vehicle mode, which is what I'm probably going to keep him in. when I take him out. That vehicle mode design's really good. The robot mode is really nice as well, but I think the vehicle mode design there is just amazing. So we got Jazz in the deluxe class, and ended up getting 2 Voyager class, because these are basically the only 2 Voyager class I really want. There are 2 leader classes that I want. I want Blaster and Soundwave. The new ones, the designs are really nice, and that's a down the road type thing because they're expensive. But these 2 guys I just absolutely had to have. So there was 2 of him. This one that I'm about to show you, he was hidden away, but I found him and he's mine now. And that is the Voyager class Starscream. So his robot mode is pretty good. It's somewhere between sort of G1-ish and the animated Starscream from the Transformers, the actual series called Transformers Animated. But again, his vehicle mode looks so good. That looks awesome. So he's probably going to go in vehicle mode because I've got a couple of Starscreams. But damn, does that look good. And the absolute must-have, they had 1 of these, and they've just put them out. So it's not like somebody had been through them and took them all. They literally only got 1 of these in. So he was a absolutely had to have. Me, Grimlock. Everyone's favorite G1 Transformer. I still have my G1 Grimlock. It's currently in storage, which I won't see for about a year because I'm moving overseas until we can afford to ship my storage over. But I have my original G1 Grimlock. It is one of my favorite toys of all times, and this is as close to a G1 Grimlock as I've ever seen, as far as even the toy itself. So if we have a look, like compare that, it looks so close. Now clearly the transformation's a little bit different, but the design itself is amazing. And it's Grimlock. Now I still think the tail on the G1 figure is better, but it's Grimlock. It looks like Grimlock. So many of the toy releases that have come out of Grimlock are just awful. The Michael Bay one, awful. The animated one, awful. There's just been some horrible Grimlock toys. Finally, we get a G1 looking Grimlock that looks so good. I cannot wait to play with him and get him out and compare him to my G1 figure, which we'll be doing a lot of probably at the end of this year, beginning of next year, once I start unpacking all my stuff. So let me just lay it out and we'll take another shot. So there is the haul of way too much money I spent that my wife is going to kill me, but so worth it. Hopefully I can get the rest of the Dinobots from this wave. I really, really want them. I've only got Slag and Grimlock from G1 Dinobots, so I really want to get the rest of them from this. I really want a swoop that looks decent. I'll get a couple more of the Decepticons probably, and some more of the G1 style Autobots. I'm not going to buy a huge amount of this wave because I didn't like the Optimus Prime, for instance, from this wave. I got the Power Master from the last wave. I've got my G1 and my G1 Power Master, so I don't really need any more Primes. So I don't know. I'll buy a few more from this wave, especially the Dinobots. But as far as the wave in total of Power of the Primes, I'm probably not going to get a huge amount more than this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Did I miss anything on the shelves? Did you see anything I should have picked up? Let me know. What are you collecting at the moment? I always like to know. And don't forget, geeks, nerds, sweaties that live at home with their moms, this is Stooge Club!